Though we know who we are, yet we know not what we may be. So maybe I'm the one, or maybe I'm crazy. I'm from.
Welcome back to your No Malarkey Guide to Machine Learning. My name is Kalu, and welcome to the very first tutorial series on multiple linear regression. So our previous tutorial series was on simple linear regression, and this one, as you can see in the lovely title provided to us by Yale, this is whoever this professor is, thank you. This is multiple linear regression. So what is multiple linear regression? This is an excellent definition of multiple linear regression. I love it. Let's read it together. Multiple linear regression attempts to model the relationship between two or more explanatory variables and a response variable by fitting a linear equation to observed data. That's a lot of sentences. That's a lot of words, but we're going to unpack it. Don't worry too much if you don't understand everything the sentence says, because as you know, in the Kalu method of learning a new discipline, we believe in inductive reasoning, not deductive reasoning. We believe in a bottom-up process, not top-down process. We believe in learning by example, not learning by memorizing a whole bunch of rules. So we're going to go through what all of this means until it's second nature, and then we're going to look back at the sentence like, yeah, I got what that sentence means. So let's break this down a little bit and not spend too much time talking. So what we're trying to do is model the relationship between two or more explanatory variables, also known as independent variables. So explanatory variables can also be called predictors, feature, regressor, characteristics, or independent variables. So in our previous example, we were using the explanatory variable of weights in our previous video tutorial series, weights to predict height. So multiple linear regression attempts to model the relationships between two or more, not just weight, but weight and something else, maybe weight and 40 speed or something like that, to use to predict to explore and model the relationship between two or more explanatory variables and a response variable. So in our previous tutorial series, simple linear regression, our response variable was height. That was what we were trying to guess. And response variable can also be called the dependent variable, or the target, the learned, the outcome, the attribute, the variable. Okay, we'll either call it the outcome, the target, or the dependent or response variable in this tutorial series. So that is what multiple linear regression is. We're trying to model the relationship between two or more explanatory variables and a response variable by fitting a linear equation to observed data. And that observed data is just a data set of real life, real world data that's already occurred, and we're trying to use that to understand the relationship between these explanatory variables and responsive variable, and trying to fit a linear equation where we can then use that linear equation to predict more new or novel responses given novel explanatory variables. That was a mouthful, but don't worry if you're not understanding. In the next video, we're going to get programming. I just want to set you guys up with a little bit of understanding of what we're doing. So in this tutorial series, we're going to be focusing on a problem. So your problem is your dear old grandma. She wants to sell her house, but you want to get her the best price possible. You don't want to go through a housing agent to list the price. You want to figure out if you can get a good estimate of the price yourself. So you're trying to guess what is the best sales price for your grandma's house. She lives in Ames, Iowa. So in order to do this, first we're going to need some observed data. So our observed data is going to be real life housing prices of Ames, Iowa houses. It's going to be a data set of a whole bunch of observed data, a whole bunch of housing prices and other characteristics that are associated with an individual cell. You guys ready? In our next video, we're going to get started. We're going to go to kaggle.com and download that data set and see what's up. So in this next video, I need you guys to get ready to actually do some programming and not just listen to me say a whole bunch of words. It's going to get better. It's going to be more action. I just got to set up. You just got to let you guys know what we're going to be doing. So if you like this tutorial series, if you like this type of videos, please make sure that you subscribe down at the bottom. Make sure that you share this with at least 10 or 15 of your friends. If you're African, you got to share it to at least 20 or 50 or 100, right? So please, thank you. Please share it to your friends, and thank you so much for your time. See you guys in the next video.
Financial freedom, my only hope.